My name is Alex Price from Down to Earth Media, and this film has been funded by Innovative Farmers, and the hope is to give all farmers and growers the confidence to make short films to share the ups and downs of field labs across the year. We will look at storytelling, filmmaking tips, and get in the habit of filming regularly. Filming by yourself can feel a bit daunting, but feel uncomfortable at first. But before you start, the most important thing to get right is your story and structure. Before we do anything, we're going to use a journalism technique called the 5 Ws. This technique is all about gathering information so you have the facts to create a clear story. The W's are who, what, why, when, and where.
And once you've done that, write them down on a piece of paper and go through them all.
Who? Who is the main character and the subject of your film? What? What's important about your story and the main action? Why? Why is it important and why is it happening and why should the audience care? When? When is time of the day or reference or a set time frame? And where? Where is your location or your surroundings that you're filming in? Finally, add H to the 5 Ws. This is how. How is really important. It questions the story and creates layers. Once you've done that, list 3 to 4 bullet points. What are the most important things you want to get across and list them down? Then break it up into a beginning, middle, and end. A beginning is an introduction, something that sets up your film so your audience know what to expect and what they might learn. A middle is the action, the heart of the film, and its findings. It's also a reveal and take home for the audience. Then the end is the conclusion, often a recap or a sum up of everything you might have learned or what you might be looking forward to next time. My final advice for storytelling is just keep it simple. Once you have a rough idea down and you're happy with it, anything is possible.
One technique that a lot of filmmakers use is to create a spine or a structure to their film. The technique is called master sync. Sync is a word that means speech, and your master sync goes under your timeline and pictures go over the top of it. That can be recorded via piece to camera, which means your vision talking to the lens, and this is where you can see or can be recorded as voiceover. Have a look at Andy Dibbins' Field Lab intro in raw state. You'll see from the clip coming up it has jump cuts, and it has no edit points. Also, have a look at the framing and try and mimic this for your master sink.
I'm head grower at Abbey Home Farm in Gloucestershire, and I grow 15 acres of organic veg. So my job as head grower here at the farm is to try and supply the shop with as many different kinds of fruit and vegetables for 12 months of the year.
This next clip is the same clip, but with covering shots and basic editing. See the difference this makes to a film.
My name's Andy Dibben, and I'm head grower at Abbey Home Farm in Gloucestershire, and I grow 15 acres of organic veg. So my job as head grower here at the farm is to try and supply the shop with as many different kinds of fruit and vegetables for 12 months of the year.
Covering shots and cutaways are one of the most important parts of filmmaking. Make sure you do plenty of different shots around your location and your subject.
Another way to film is in a continuous way, where you follow someone on the move while they're giving you information. This is a vlogging style.
We've got a tilled area behind me here, which is going to be the control. And then we've got the beginnings of some strips going in here where we'll be planting courgettes this year. And then a little bit further down the process. And again, this is something we were trialling before we got involved in the field lab.
Vlogs are created to connect with an audience through shared ideas and experience, and this is perfect for a field lab.
Now you're ready and you have everything you need to film. You have a story, a location, and you know what you're going to film and why. You've planned your shot list, right? Let's give it a try.
The first thing to do is create some short questions and record yourself answering them. So first up, what's your name and introduce your farm? Keep this short and remember to be descriptive. What are you hoping to achieve with your field lab project? What is the context of this new practice on your farm, and what problems are you trying to solve? Why are field labs so important to you and the wider farming community? And sum up what you're trying to do across the year.
Once you're happy with what you've filmed, now go through and watch back and make notes of the best parts. Make a list of all the things that you might need to film, and also have a look at the covering shots you might need.
Once your field lab intro has been completed, set your sights on your field lab vlog. Films can be 1 to 3 minutes long, but keep it simple. For Andy, he filmed a short piece on seeds that he was going to trial, and this was a small part of a bigger feature. First off, prepare what you're going to say, and make sure you're engaging with your audience. Making it conversational is key to this type of film. Have a couple of practices and plan a route out. Don't feel like you have to film everything all at once. Just break it up. Center your vlogs around activity or place or process of your research. Keep videos short and succinct. And start your film with an establishing shot to show you and your location. Check sound. If it's too windy, change your location. Use kit whenever you can, like a tripod or a mic, but remember, you don't have to use them all the time.
Now you have everything you need, it's down to editing. There's a software called Video Leap, which is user-friendly for people who want to edit on their mobile phones. I'm going to show you a few basic tips to get you going. First up, create a folder with all your clips saved on your phone. Add the project. To add a clip to your timeline, you press the cross button on the far right. Before you do anything, play the clip back.
So one of the key things about the strip tillage into a living mulch trial is the contents of the living mulch.
Have a look through it, click on the clip. Now trim what you need to get rid of on either end. So hold down the arrows on either end and play it back again and keep removing what you don't want. If you want to remove the middle of a clip, there's a split function, which is the rectangle button with a line through. If you want to remove a clip, hold it down and drag it down to the trash can. Press the cross button again to add another cutaway or covering shot. And once it's on your timeline, manipulate what you need to by trimming and splitting. Once the clip's the right size and length, you can then hold it down and drag it to the top timeline. Once it's on this timeline, you can move it around and where you want to place it. and see how it takes precedent over the bottom timeline, and this is how cutaways are formed. Finally, I'm going to show you a text function. So click on the black area and you'll see at the bottom there is a text icon. Click on the text and you'll see that the text bubble will appear. Double tap on the edit and you can type in anything. And then you can manipulate the text whatever you want by pinching on the screen. There's many options here to edit. You can change text, you can create animation. There is endless amount of things you can do with this text function. Have a go, try it out, see what works best for you. Videoleap has many different functions to help you and video tutorials if you need them, but at the moment, just stick to the basics and just have a practice.
Thanks for watching this how-to film, and I hope it's been useful. Now go out there and use your newfound skills and make it happen.